Hi everybody, my name is Hope from Hope for Samson, and today I want to talk to you about how we were able to prepare for our baby for $500 or less. So one of the aspects that we don't talk a lot about our debt-free journey is how it started. Samson began to make little hints, drop little hints here and there about how he wanted to have a baby, which might sound great, right? Well, that didn't to me because we had all this debt and it was stressing me out. And so I told him, look, I don't want to get pregnant until I can know that we're going to be out of debt. So I want to let you know these next few tips are so important in your debt-free journey process. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is how to register. And this might cause a knee-jerk, I don't know, some sort of cringe for those of you that aren't really planners, but let me encourage you, planning in this process is gonna mean money. So you wanna be as exact as you can be, and that's gonna save you a lot of money in the long run. So let's get started. I want you to utilize Pinterest. Go ahead and type in minimalist registry, and that's gonna help give you an idea of the things that you're really not gonna need to use. A couple of unnecessary items that people around you may be telling you that you're not gonna be able to live without. I'm gonna go ahead and list a couple for you. A wipe warmer, steam bottle cleaner, bottle warmer, even a bottle rack. You want to avoid duplicates if you can. Don't register for that many bottles because your baby might only be able to take from a very specific brand, and sometimes it's a little bit of a trial and error getting the right bottle. So if you register for a ton of bottles, you're gonna have a bunch of extra. You also wanna be sure for your car seat just to get 2 bases and 1 seat that can go in between the 2 cars. It'll save you a lot of money. Please do not buy a changing table. You will not have any use for it after the baby's 6 months old. You won't know what to do with it. Just get yourself a changing pad, put it on a dresser, and call it a day. Second thing is to maximize registry benefits. So in the world that we live today, people love to buy for you. And so the way that you can do that is to register. I recommend registering on both Amazon and a local store. My favorite local store being Target. I recommend registering on both Amazon and Target for several reasons. One of those being an older generation. They sometimes like to be able to go into a store, feel what they're buying, see all the cute stuff, and pick it out by hand. And you want to afford them that opportunity because after all, it is their money. They may feel less comfortable buying things online than you might expect. Another reason is it's a lot more difficult to return on Amazon than it is to return at Target. You just have to walk into Target, but when postage is included, some of those items are not prime items, and so you might have to pay the postage to return them. Let me let you in on a couple of secrets about how you can maximize the benefits for these registries. So first of all, Amazon Prime, if you're a member, you want to add everything that you can to your registry, and I'm talking everything. Your nursery furniture, your diapers, your labels, your storage containers, your nursery decor, rocking chair, rugs, whatever it is that you're going to be needing for this baby, put it on your registry. Here's why. Amazon offers this deal for expectant mamas. If there's $1,000 spent on your registry, whatever it is that you add to your registry, you get $100 back in diapers and wipes. And that's huge. That is huge. Another benefit that they offer is 15% off of the items that other people don't buy you off of your registry after your shower. And that's also huge. Target is similar, but their discount's only 10%. Still helps. Amazon also offers a free welcome box that is worth about $35, and in it you can expect some really high quality nice swaddles, some pajamas for the baby, some onesies, different brands of bottles that you can try to see which one might suit your baby best. It's a really nice little perk that I didn't even know existed until it arrived at my doorstep. By the way, I am in no way sponsored by Amazon. They are not paying me any money. I'm just trying to let you know how we saved through Amazon. So, I'm open to them giving me money though. Not above it, guys. Not above it. If you're listening, Amazon, Jeff Bezos, are you in there? The second thing that's gonna save you a ton of money is being able to return and exchange. Guys, this is huge. If you're a shy person that feels a little bit angsty about going up to the register and returning something without a receipt, you need to get over that so fast. Like, they almost expect it, I'm sure. Like, I am not the kind of person that would usually just walk up and expect that sort of thing, but trust me, you're gonna need to get over that. You're gonna receive duplicates of the same outfits because everybody's gonna go to the store at the same time to buy you things, right? So you're gonna have outfits that are exactly the same. You're gonna have to go back to the store, exchange it, and get your money's worth out of those items. But it's really important that you keep the tags on what you can, because they're less likely to accept returns or exchanges if the tags are off the item. So mamas, I know that you're gonna be in peak nesting mode and you're gonna wanna rip the tags off of everything that you can right away. But I'm telling you, all you need those tags ripped off on for is just those first couple of weeks. Beyond that, keep the tags on. You might not even need it when the season comes and long sleeves are out and your baby grows at a different rate, so maybe you're not even gonna use those clothes. You are gonna feel so grateful that you left the tags onto that stuff so that you can get your money's worth out of it after the fact. One little known fact about Target's return policy is in an annual year, you're only allowed to return $100 worth of items before you get blacklisted, and you can return nothing else without a receipt. So, I found my way around that. What you can do is go up to the attendant and let the person know this item I'm returning is on my registry. And what they'll do is they'll scan your registry and then they'll scan the item, and that will not be counted against your $100 a year limit. One more little tidbit about registering. You might feel a little selfish about adding big ticket items to your registry. You might feel a little shame, like, oh, I don't want to put this on there because it's so expensive. I don't want people to feel like I'm expecting them to buy me a ton of stuff. Let me help you, friend. You're adding registry items that have a wide range of price tags. You're adding things that are very affordable, like a bottle brush, little bottles, little toys, and you're adding big ticket items like car seat, crib, those kinds of things that cost up to a couple $100. You're giving them variety. Nobody's gonna think that you're selfish in doing that and preparing for your baby. And also, if you buy those items through Amazon, like I said, you'll get money back. So you really do want to do diligence and add everything that you think you're gonna need. I can't stress that enough. Third tip, this is gonna be really hard on some of you mamas. You're gonna have to resist the urge to buy things before your shower. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. You have to resist the temptation to buy all of the cute baby things until after your shower. Let me help you. People are gonna buy you tons of stuff that's not on your registry, which is fine. It's gonna be helpful and it's gonna be useful, but you might find yourself having duplicates after the fact. So you really do wanna hold off as long as you can so that you can get the most for your money. When you have the urge to buy things before your shower, one way that I channeled that energy is I would just put it right on my registry, and I would just be super specific and particular and be like, one more thing I can register for because I wanna buy that thing. And I would just do everything I could to just make sure my registry was as pristine as possible. When somebody comes to you and asks, what can I do for you? I want to help you. What is it that you need? Don't brush that off and be like, oh, it's just a well-meaning person. They want to know. So what you need to do is be specific in your response. Be like, hey, I could really use this. Text a link to an item on your registry, so that way they have direction and they're not just out there buying you, I don't know, something that you'll never, ever use. Fourth point is gonna be a little hard, especially on you first-time mamas, okay? But let me assure you, my little one lived through this and he is thriving and happy and alive. So I'm just gonna try to temper whatever angst this next statement may cause. Don't be above used items. Are you still with me? Okay. Don't be above used items. So a bunch of the stuff that we were given was secondhand from close friends. We were given a swing. We were given a car seat that was fresh out of the box and had never been used. We were given tons of clothes and toys. All you have to do is throw them in the wash, wipe them down, and they're good as new. Our culture tends to tell us that your baby needs everything to be brand new, or else they're not going to make it to kindergarten. But let me assure you, your child is going to be much more grateful when you're able to follow through with the rest of the budget plan and you have a college fund set up for them because you were able to pay all your debt off than they are going to be for an unused swing versus one that had been used a little bit. I promise you, that's how they're going to feel. My last tip is for those of you that might be attempting to breastfeed, and this might be a little hard to hear as well, but try to stay away from those fancy pumps that are going to cost you $500 or $600. More than likely, your insurance company has a free option. So just call them and be like, hey, what's the cheapest free option that you guys are going to cover for me? For my insurance company, I paid $0 and it was for the Medela, and the Medela did great. I know there are more fancy, expensive options out there, but I used it for a year and a half and we ran into no trouble at all. So be sure to be mindful of that. Check with your insurance company. So they might have a little clause in there that can help you boost what you get in return. My insurance company had this glorious clause available. If you were to sign up and spend $12 a month, which is nothing, then during that year, if you were hospitalized even for one night, they just wrote you a check for $1,500. $1,500. So call your insurance company, see if you can get in with HR and be like, hey, is this an option for me? So there's tons of things that can help you throughout the birthing process. Your hospital bill doesn't have to send you through the roof. So I hope that all of those tips were helpful. I hope that you don't feel overwhelmed. I know this process can feel very overwhelming as you're expecting a little one, but trust me, you don't have to go along with what our culture says that you need. You have to resist the temptation to indulge in things that you may think that your baby will need to thrive, but in reality, they just don't. Let us know in the comments below something that maybe you felt like was going to be an absolutely necessary item, but you never really ended up using. I want to know about that, especially if we ended up having a baby number 2. I need all the help I can get. So thanks guys for watching. Can't wait for next time.